Hello everyone. We are days away from Flora being born, so I just want to capture these last moments while we're in our house. You want to tell me what you've been feeling recently?
My belly's really hard. Feels like a big old bowling ball. Been really hard the past 2 days, and I get a lot of Braxton Hicks. Today I've been feeling some cramps and back pain, which are all signs of labor. Can't wait to meet you. That is so weird. I don't even know what to say. I just love you. Can't wait to be your mom. Watch you grow.
Good job, push through. Good job. How bad is the pain from a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know.
The nurses said she has a high pain tolerance because they thought she should be in more pain. But now Emily's in real pain. And she says it's at a 7, so I'm assuming that it's kind of like a 9 or 10. It is night number 2 in the hospital. Feels like a hotel, like we moved in. She's doing so good. It is 12 in the morning, and we're gonna be up all night. They're coming to check on her at 2 a.m. to run a test, and then probably at 6 a.m. to run another test. But so far so good. She's getting liquids. She's on Pitocin, so... Well, what do we have here?
2 little girls. 3 little girls. Guys, I'm a mom. I'm a mommy. We're parents.
Oh yeah.
Yippee-ki-yo. So we're back and we're better than ever, and we have a little extra guest.
New addition to the M and Eds. M, Ed, and
Floor.
Floor. Bruh.
Well, we've been parents for 2 months.
2 months and some.
We just love her so much. She's the most precious angel in the whole entire world.
Tom really do be flying.
It's so sad how I'll look back at a picture of her from literally 2 weeks ago and she looks completely different. It's the saddest thing in the world.
It is.
Anyways,
What's on the agenda today?
I heard that 7 Brew is having a buy one get one free drink tonight.
I love her little toes. I love grabbing on her little toes. 7 Brew isn't till 7. Oh wow, that's good marketing.
It's
July
July
7th.
7th at 7 p.m. at 7 Brew. 7777.
Pretty sure that's a password of mine.
After that, we have Love Island.
You should probably stop watching that show.
Okay, so she was due on a Friday. That Monday of that week, I called the doctor because she just wasn't moving around as much as she normally did. And they were like, okay, come in and we'll check her. So they hooked me up. Everything was fine, but she was just skipping a few beats.
She had some palpitations going on.
Arrhythmic or something. I forget the name. Anyways, the doctor was like, you're gonna go to the hospital and have this baby. You're not gonna leave here without one. So we head to the hospital, and that whole first night, they're just had me monitored to these
We were just there a few nights.
They were just like watching her heart the whole night. Tuesday night, I'm in so much pain at like 2 a.m. I get an epidural at 2 a.m. Feels great. Can't feel anything.
Yep.
Fall asleep. 2 hours later, I wake up feeling everything again. Like,
Didn't work.
it was actually the worst pain I've ever felt in my whole entire life. It was horrible. So they call the epidural guy again. He comes back, gives me a second epidural, which is crazy.
And that's when I almost passed out.
Yeah, he almost passed out. And my mom almost passed out. The second epidural took almost an hour for him to put it in. I don't know what was taking so long, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was having crazy contractions every like 20 seconds, and
Crazy.
I was crying, shaking. Anyways.
Stop, Pip. Go.
That epidural worked magically. It was amazing. I couldn't feel absolutely anything. Totally numb. Wake up a couple hours later and it's time to push.
Yep.
I pushed for like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. She came out perfectly. Everything was great. She didn't cry at all when she came out, which was kind of scary. So after she came out, I had a postpartum hemorrhage. Basically, I just lost a lot of blood. I was throwing up, passing out, sweating, crying. Actually, I wasn't crying. I was just in shock. I didn't know what was going on, and I don't remember anything after her coming out.
Yeah, that part was traumatic. Emily didn't know what was happening. I knew kind of what was happening, but basically, Flora came out, and Emily's mom was in the room. But I knew something wasn't right. So Emily was like bleeding like a lot. I stood by Emily, and then they took the baby, measured her, did whatever they need to, cleaned her up, and we gave the baby to Emily's mom to rock her for like a sec because Emily was like losing so much blood. I didn't know what was going on either, but apparently the doctor pretty much saved her life. And it happens, not very common, but it does happen. I just felt it was best to just be by Emily at that time because Flora was okay. And so, but yeah, you like threw up and your face was so pale. There were like 7 nurses running around like crazy. They were just, everyone was doing something.
I was so out of it, they put an IV in my hand and I didn't even feel it. And those hurt really bad. And I was just so weak and shaky. I could not stop shaking that whole first day.
And I thought it was gonna be like I'm a sensitive person with the stuff that I watch, so I don't know, I have a weak stomach, and weirdly enough, none of it affected me at all. The only thing that affected me was the guy putting the second epidural into Emily, because Emily was hunched over and I was with her, and it was just really hot, and I just kept imagining that needle for 45 minutes, just imagining it just so long.
That felt so weird, getting the epidural. You could feel the medicine going into your spine, but it felt really weird when it was cold.
Cold stuff going into your body.
Yeah, it felt so weird.
After that, they put the IV, the blood back in her, and she was literally fine, and she just had to be resting for 2 months pretty much. But it was such an insane, I feel like we never talk about the moment Flora actually came out.
I couldn't cry or have any emotion. I was just
It's such an instant life change that I feel mentally I have to slowly I can't just flip the switch and be oh, child is here, that's my child. It was I don't know, it was just weird. Because it went from her being an idea in Emily's belly to an actual human being. Even now, we're still we cannot believe this is our kid. I just look at her and I'm what? We made a human being? It just doesn't feel real. And she's been the best baby anyone could ask for. I will say, because you had a traumatic birth, I had Flora in the crib or bassinet next to me the first 3 nights at home. You're not used to the baby sounds that they make. I'm so used to it now. I'm oh, she's sleeping so good when she makes those sounds. But the first 3 nights I hear her make these sounds, and I'm up checking if she's breathing. On top of that, we didn't even have the right swaddles at the time. We used the hospital blankets, and they were coming loose, covering her mouth. So I was shooting up, fixing it, redoing it. The first 3 nights, I was actually
it was stressful.
It was really stressful. But it's nice to have family help. Emily's mom was here and watched her 3 a.m. one time, which was so nice. Now I feel the only thing we need help with is for people to clean our house and do our laundry, but no one wants to do that. Everyone says, oh, let me hold her while you do the laundry. Look at her little fingers. She has little little fingernails. She's just miniature. But yeah, we're gonna do adventures. Lots of adventures, and she's gonna love this world.
I'm hungry.
Well, what do you want me to make you?
That's steak and peppers and onions.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going by myself. T-minus 3 minutes till it's 7 p.m. You got anything to add?
Get me something good.
What do you want?
I'll try that new Bahama Mama Fizz with cream.
Yeah, you're gonna have to text me that. I'm not gonna remember all that. Bahama Mama Fizz with cream. Yeah, can I get the Bahama Mama Fizz with cream?
Yeah, see, you got it.
Emily's feeding right now, so I can't show that. Explicit! 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 Y'all digging those shots? I went the extra mile. Is it just me or is this car kind of leaning to the right a little bit? Oh my gosh. There's no way. What? Brother, this line is all the way to the road. No way, dude. Yeah, he gave up. This guy gave up right here. Nah, business is booming though, am I right, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna do a raspberry fizz with cream and then a Bahama Mama with cream, medium. My window was closed. I already ordered. I just wanted to pretend that I did that. Okay, the drinks have been acquired, and they also gave me this like duck that says Bahama Mama on it. I've seen many Jeeps and trucks with like a line full of those ducks before in the South, and I've always made fun of those people. But now I'm tempted to put that duck on my dashboard simply because it was just a kind gesture. He just gave me a free duck, a free rubber duck. They say when you have a baby and you have a dog, the most overstimulating thing is your dog. And we never thought that our dog would be an issue, but our dog is an issue. She's such a problem. She barks nonstop right in her ear. Anyways, Emily's gonna watch her show, and I'm gonna unwind the way I unwind. Tell the brands to sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Reach out, send us diapers.
I'm gonna share with you guys my typical morning routine. I usually put her to sleep around 10 p.m. and she'll sleep till around 5 a.m. most of the time. But sometimes she'll wake up at 2 and 5 and 6 and 7. And that's what it was like last night. So got up a few times, but it's okay. Oh no, she has a booger. Good morning, good morning. It's a good day. I got a pretty good amount of sleep last night, and then we slept from 7 to 10. And we're gonna have some breakfast and some coffee and watch some YouTube, some TV.
I basically feed my family. I hunt, gather the supplies, grab the spear, go out into the wilderness, find a boar, cook the boar, skin it, gut it, get the hairs off, get the teeth out. No, just kidding. We make eggs and toast. So this is my little morning routine. I get the stick of butter, and then I literally, like, put the butter on the pan, like that, so that the egg doesn't stick. So, guys, I literally take the egg, and I crack it against the pan, like this. Oh, and I go like that, and like literally the egg is like that. These are like organic eggs. They're like super healthy. Then I trash the shell. Then I literally get a little pinch of seasoning right before I do my Pilates. Now guys, I don't like to have a lot of calories before I start my Pilates. That's why I literally use sourdough bread because of the calories. And as you can see, the egg is on the pan and it's cooking. Just woke up, sorry. Yeah, and then I just make Emily's toast and coffee. That's really it. What else do you want? Emily hates her toast. It tastes weird. We've had it every day for months.
The egg is weird. You cooked it weird.
I didn't cook it weird. It's just that I put butter, and then when I cracked the egg, the yolk seeped into the rest of the egg.
That's what it is.
All the parts of the egg are still there.